Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review episode 21 of Bungou Stray Dogs. Dazai, never do that to me again. You scared me. I thought you really lost your arm. Don't do that. That joke was not funny. Okay, so, with this episode of Bungou Stray Dogs, we had the agency going to the Port Mafia saying, hey, let's do an alliance. And the Port Mafia's like, nah, you'll betray us. See ya. And I'm just like, alright, you tried. Also, we got backstory a little bit on the Port Mafia's leader and how he killed the previous leader, so he's the current leader, and I'm just like, okay, you did a thing. Makes sense, I guess, and he talked about how Dazai might have, like, dethroned him and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that would have been interesting if Dazai was actually the leader of the Port Mafia, like, I could see that. That'd be interesting. But anyway, so most of the episode was really dedicated to Dazai and Shuya fighting Lovecraft so they could get Q, the creepy little kid who I want to protect, but also he's really creepy, so I don't know how to feel about this creepy little kid. Because it's just like, you killed a bunch of people, but you're also kind of adorable. What do I do? Anyway, and his eyes are still, Q's eyes still scare me, and that doll is still creepy. There's actually a lot of funny moments between Shuya and Dazai, because Dazai went to where Q's being held and, you know, gets surrounded. Now, this is where I get confused, though, because did they make the alliance? Because the way Mori was talking, it sounded like they did, but maybe off camera or off screen? I'm not exactly sure, because the way they word this show, sometimes they use big words that I don't understand, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pretend I know what's going on right now. So yeah, Chuya showed up to help Dazai, because, you know, Dazai is having a little bit of issues being surrounded. And Chuya unlocks his final form, as I'm going to call it, called Corruption, which basically he uses it, he goes insane, but also he can die if he uses it too much, so that's why Dazai is there to nullify it. And he uses it against Lovecraft, and I'm like, oh, okay. Also, is Lovecraft dead? Because they didn't really say if he was dead or not. I'm not exactly sure. I think he is, because I'm pretty sure Chuya annihilated him. Because there was a whole talk about black holes and stuff, so I'm like, so is Lovecraft dead? And also, when Lovecraft, like, took off Dazai's arm, when I thought he took off Dazai's arm, I was, like, freaking out. I was like, no, you can't do this to me. And then Dazai did, I'm just kidding. And I'm just like, Dazai, don't do that to me. That hurts. That hurts me. Like, no, I never want you to lose an arm, a limb, anything. I don't want you to die, any of that. No, just don't do that to me, show. Dazai, don't do that. None of you do that to me. Like, just no, it's not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. And they got Q at the end when they defeated Lovecraft, and it was funny when Dazai and Chuya were walking down the stairs. They're like, oh, I hate you and stuff, and then Dazai was like, the only thing I like about you is your shoes, and he's like, wait, really? And then he's like, no, I don't, or whatever, and I'm just like, that's pretty funny, Dazai. That just never do that arm thing again. Just don't joke around with that. I still can't get over that because that made me really upset. But yeah, they acquired Q, and yeah, I would guess they're gonna do something with him. I'm not exactly sure what they plan to do with Q. Maybe talked him into joining the agency. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. And at the end of the episode, though, it was funny because after Chuya used his corruption, you know, he was kind of wiped out, and so, you know, fell asleep, and he was like, you better take, like, talking to Dazai, he's like, you better take me to the wherever, and Dazai's like, yeah, sure I will, buddy. And then the end of the episode, after the ending song, you see Chuya just laying there on the ground asleep, and like, Dazai, you left him there. Poor Chuya's probably gonna be so angry about that later, because he's just a very angry character a lot of the time. So yeah, that was pretty funny, but overall, this episode, very interesting indeed. I want to know what they're gonna do with Q. Like, that's what I really want to know, is what do they plan to do with Q? So, what did you guys think of this episode of Bungou Stray Dogs? And I will see you guys in my review for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamonds Unbreakable, whatever episode it is next. So, see you in that review. Bye!